Hello YouTube. This whole deal of cyberbullying is going around online and people are doing a whole bunch of takes on cyberbullying, blaming the parents, blaming the kids, saying they're taking the easy way out. And they are. I'm not going to discredit any of those arguments. But I'm going to give some creative criticism to the kids that are getting cyberbullied. I mean, yeah, there's a few comments saying you can block them and do a lot of stuff, but I'm going to give you some other ideas that you can do to perhaps enjoy the internet more if you have the internet. Coming from someone who's experienced the internet in a short few lifespan on life, I'll tell you what you can do. First off, if you're getting cyberbullied on Facebook or MySpace, set your profile to private, only your friends can access it. And then, if any of your MySpace or Facebook friends are fucking with you, just kick them off your friends list. They're not your friends anyway. Why the heck are they on your friends list? Get rid of them. Okay. Also, if somehow they're still fucking with you, which is impossible at this point because you blocked them and put your profile on private, and you feel left out or alone, go to some place where no one knows you. Find an online free game if your parents won't pay for a game, or try to talk your parents into buying a game and paying for a subscription, whatever it is. Get yourself a game. So we'll just go on the route of a free game. There's all sorts of games. I got two for you. Conquer Online and MapleStory. Conquer Online is a small little game. It doesn't have many quests. I prefer MapleStory when I was younger. I still play it now. I'm not very big. I just got into it. My friend's playing, so what the heck, I'm playing it. Get on MapleStory, level up a little bit, help other people level, enjoy the game, enjoy the community, do stuff on there. Become part of an online community where people don't know you. Join a chat room for Pete's sake. Go to image boards. Just enjoy the internet where people don't know you. Go to chat rooms where they're talking about suicide. Say, listen, these kids are fucking with me. Go to advice chat rooms, whatever it takes. Get to a place where you can find your own clique online. Find something you like. If you like Warhammer, if you're into Warhammer, go to Warhammer chat rooms. Download video games even. Get BitTorrent. Download you a version of Warhammer and go online and play Warhammer with your friends. Download any kind of game you want and get your friends to download the same game off of BitTorrent. Pirate. Do all sorts of crazy things on the internet. It's not just for Facebooking and shit. I mean, if you're a kid that is obviously getting cyberbullied and you have a nice computer, do shit with it. Don't just sit there and cry like a bitch. You can also, here's another little thing you can do. Get yourself a couple pictures of some hot chicks that are stock photos. You can find stock photos all over the internet. Just look for royalty-free photos, stock photos, whatever it is. Look for those. Find yourself a good teenager girl or whatever age bracket girl your age is. Find it, get yourself a bunch of those pictures of that specific girl, and then make an MSN account or whatever account your friends are using, and then troll them, say, hey, listen, I saw your profile or something, just make up a story and start talking to this guy. Get him reeled in, pretend to be this girl. I mean, yeah, it's a little weird, but it's fun in the end. You get to troll them back, you get to fuck with them, and you might even get them to anti-hero instead of you. It's hilarious. You get them fucked with, and then you might even big dog on campus. And if they're fucking with you, look them in the eye. Look them in the fucking eye and say, just talk to them. Just talk to them like a normal person. Just tell them, you look them straight in the eye. 9 times out of 10, the person will lower their eyes. They'll say, what the fuck are you looking at me in the eye for? They'll lower their eyes, because that's instant social dominance right there. Especially if they're your friends. Look them in the fucking eye. You'll become an alpha dog if you look them in the fucking eye. And if that doesn't work for you, realize that high school, middle school, whatever school you're in is only like maybe 4, 5, 10 years tops with college included. You're going to get out of it. So fuck school. You know, you're eventually going to get out of it. You're going to a job market. And if somebody's fucking with you at a job market, they're going to get fired. So, you know what? School's only school. It's not the end of the world. It's going to end. I mean, do you honestly think you're going to walk into work and some guy's going to walk up to you and say, yo, homo, what are you doing, homo? And they're not going to get in trouble for that. Obviously, there are sexual harassment laws in work. They're going to get fired. So there's a lot more respect at work than there is at school. Trust me on this one. I've been in the job market, kid. Wake the fuck up. Don't kill yourself. And if you're one of these religious fags thinking that God's going to be waiting for you on the other side, think again. Because He ain't waiting for you. I've had people who've actually committed suicide and come back from the brink of death. And you know what's waiting for you? You know what's waiting for you on the other side? Cold, hard blackness. You die and there's nothing left. It's a cold, hard fact of life. When you kill yourself, nothing is left of you. Okay, so wake up. When you die, you're ending your life. You're not ending your suffering. You're ending everything about you. And parents, wake up and smell the sugar-coated shit your kids are feeding you. If they're saying their day was great and they're going into their room and they don't come out until dinner time, you might have a problem, okay? Get your kids some help. Talk to them. Ask them what the fuck's wrong with them, okay? If you actually give a fuck about your kids, don't just let them seclude themselves in their room and become a frickin' shut-in, okay? If you're a normal kid, you should have kids over, you should have friends, you should have all sorts of shit. If your kid is having these troubles where he doesn't have friends, get him fucking counseling for Pete's sake. It does wonders. Trust me. I went through this sort of shit too. Like I may have not stated this in this video, might have been another take. I was spit on every day I got off the bus. I was punched in the face. I got knocked down. My books went everywhere. No one fucking helped me pick them up. Nobody cared about me. I was the only one that I cared about. The only thing that didn't kill me was the fact that I knew that the most waiting for me on this other side was hell. Because I didn't live a good life. And at the best was an absolute nothingness. So I knew if I killed myself, there was nothing left for me. But you're teaching these kids that if they kill themselves as they die, the moment they die, they go to heaven. And that's not something good either. That's why I think religion is a detriment to society. I mean, you'd have far less suicides if people realize if they kill themselves, ain't nothing waiting for them on the other side, so they gotta fix their life instead of fucking killing themselves and hoping that the afterlife will fix them. Because the afterlife ain't gonna fix shit. Because I guarantee you ask a suicidal person, what's their motivation for killing themselves? They'll say, oh, well, if I kill myself, then my problems are over, I'll be in heaven, and God will be with me, and I'll be in bliss and eternity, and then everything will be over, no one will be hurting me, and I'll be happy. And you know what? That's just not going to cut it. That doesn't work. You have to fix your problems here. You can't fix them in the afterlife, because when you go there, it's over. Game over, it's all gone. That's just how it works. So parents, quit feeding your kids the shit that when they die, they're going to go to heaven. I mean, it may be good in the short term, you know, give them a good feeling if they get run over by a car. But if they're struggling, you have to tell them they have to be a man and fix it in this life. Go ahead and tell them there's an afterlife, whatever the fuck you want, but tell them they have to stand up and fix their problems here. Don't just take an easy way out and say God's going to fix it for them when they die. Because that just gives them way too much easy. That tells them that it's okay to kill themselves. Okay, you're giving them a mentality that if they kill themselves, they're going to be rewarded for it, okay? I guarantee you, a 9-year-old kid does not just say, I'm going to kill myself to end my life. He's saying, I'm going to kill myself to fix my life. That's why he does the shit he does. It's fucking crazy, but that's the world we live in. That's the Christian world. And that's why the kids these days do the shit. Because they're being cyberbullied and they don't know how. And hopefully some of these suggestions I've given to these kids that are being cyberbullied can help them. But parents, wake the fuck up. Smell your coffee. It's got shit in it. Change it out and get yourself something better. Because honestly, you're feeding the same shit to your kids. This is 6, saying until we meet again.